Laziness won't get you anywhere. In ancient times, a king had his men place a border on a roadway. He then hid in the bushes and watched to see if anyone would move the border out of the way. Some of the king's wealthiest merchants and countries passed by and simply walked around it. Many people blamed the king for not keeping the roads clear, but none of them did anything about getting the stone removed. One day, a peasant came along carrying vegetables. Upon approaching the border, the peasant laid down in the burden and tried to push the stone out of the way. After much pushing and straining, he finally managed. After the peasant went back to pick up his vegetables, he noticed a purse lying in the road where the border had been. The purse contained many gold coins and note from king, explained that the gold was for the person who removed the boulder from the road. Don't say something you regret out of anger. There was once a little boy who had a very bad temper. His father decided to hand him a bag of nails and said that every time the boy lost his temper, he had to hammer a nail into the fence. On the first day, the boy hammered 37 nails into the fence. The boy gradually began to control his temper over the next few weeks, and the number of the nails he was hammering into the fence slowly decreased. He discovered it was easier to control his temper than to hammer those nails into the fence. Finally, the day came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He told his father the news, and the father suggested that the boy should now pull out a nail every day. He kept his temper under control. The days passed, and the young boy was finally able to tell his father that all the nails were gone. The father took his son by hand and led him to the fence. "You have done well, my son, but look at these holes in the fence. The fence will never be the same. When you say things in anger, they leave a scar. They scare just like this one. You can put a knife in a man and draw it out. It won't matter how many times you say I'm sorry. The wound is still there. Stop wasting your time complaining." People visit a wise man complaining about the same problems over and over again. One day he decided to tell them a joke, and they all roared with laughter. After a few minutes, he told them the same joke, and only a few of them smiled. Then he told the same joke for the third time, but no one laughed or smiled anymore. The wise man smiled and said, "You can laugh at the same joke over and over, so why are you always caring about the same problem?" Damaged souls still have worth. A shop owner placed a sign above his door that says "Puppies for sale." Sunlight always have a way of attracting young children. And to no surprise, a boy saw the sign and approached the owner. "How much are you going to sell for the puppies?" he asked. The store owner replied, "Anywhere from $30 to $50. The little boy pulled out some change for his pocket. "I have $2, he said. "Can I please look at them? The shop owner smiled and whistled. Out of the kennel came a lady, who ran down a slide in the shop, followed by five tiny balls of fur. One puppy was lagging, considered behind. Immediately, the little boy was slined and lagging. Imploring Pepe said, "What's wrong with the little dog?" The shop owner explained the veterinarian had examined a little puppy and had discovered it didn't have a hip socket. It will always limp. It will always be lame. The little boy became excited. "That is the puppy that I want to buy." The shop owner said, "No, you don't want to buy that little dog. If you really want him, I will just give it to him." The little boy got quite upset. He looked straight into the store owner's eyes, pointing his finger, and said, "I don't want you to give him to me. That little dog is worth every bit as much as all other dogs." and I'll pay full price. In fact, I will give you 2.37 now and 50 cents a month until I have him paid for." The shop owner countered, "You really don't want to buy this little dog. He is never going to able to run and jump and play with you like the other puppies." To his surprise, the little boy reached down and pulled up his pant leg to reveal a badly twisted, cramped left leg supported by a big metal branch. He looked up at the shop owner and softly replied, "Well, I don't run so well myself, and the little puppy will need some who understand."